Yo, what's going on? Kamikaze Soundwaves here. For this video, I am going to take the infamous Beats headphones, these ones that I've had for about 3 years that have completely fallen apart, that I've mentioned in several videos, that I absolutely love, and I just cannot bring myself to get rid of. They still work great, it's just all of the ear pad is just completely destroyed after all the heavy use it's gotten. I know a lot of people have a lot of bad things to say about these headphones, and fair enough, but I will say my personal experience, I think they're great headphones. I know there's gonna be comments about Bose and Sony and what have you, and that's great, but I will say my personal taste, I really enjoy these headphones. So I found these on eBay for like $3 or $4, and I'm like, hey, you know what? That would pretty much fix my entire problem with these things. So I picked these up, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to put them on. Okay, so here are my Beats headphones. Clearly looking very, very terrible, but we're hopefully gonna fix that. I got some rubbing alcohol and a rag, and of course the ear cup replacements. Now I say that I found these, I wanna say like it was like $5 or $6, all with shipping and handling. But you see it's got the M3 tape. It's pretty simple actually just to replace these. It does come with a little bit of instructions to kind of show you how to do it, but for the most part it's pretty easy. But some of these steps we're actually going to skip because my headphones are actually so bad I don't even need to do this first process. But essentially with the Beats headphones, the thing that holds this ear cup on is nothing but just tape, okay? It's just like that really strong M3 tape. My headphones are so old and have so much use, like it's literally coming off by itself. So literally what I'm going to do is just pull this thing completely off just like that. So that is kind of what you're looking for, is to remove the ear cup. This one literally has just fallen off at this point. I did tug on it a little bit to see if I needed to grab a knife, but apparently I do not. But essentially, like this one right here is kind of stuck on pretty good here in this corner. But what you want to do is maybe grab a little butter knife or just a regular flatware knife, stick it in there and just kind of easily pry it open. But once again, this one is already coming off, so I can pretty much just peel the rest of it off. Oh man, I tell you man, these ear cups they've seen some shit, bro. These ear cups have seen some shit.
I have seen some shit, man. I kid you not, I have seen some shit.
But no, like I said, I love these headphones. I've used them so much. I use them, I mean, I can't tell you. I mean, I've used them heavy for 3 years and I absolutely love them. I could never bring myself to get rid of them. Still sound great, it's just the ear cups. And like I said, look how bad it is. Like all the blue stuff, all the padding, it just comes off in your hands. It's so annoying. I have to sweep this stuff up every time I use them. And it gets stuck all over and I fucking hate it. But anyway, we're done with that. So this is the ear cup replacement. I don't know if they're officially made by Bose or just snuck off, but I will say they feel just like the Beats ear cups. I mean, they're super soft, just how I remember these things being. These things are still super soft too, but clearly they're just destroyed to shit. But they still feel the same. Obviously the rubber or whatever this is, pleather, has coming off all over it, so it's just cloth, which is underneath it. But this is back how it should be with the leather all over it. So what I'm gonna do before I actually put these things on, I'm gonna try to clean up a lot of the gunk that's stuck on here. Now my Beats headphones, so Beats headphones, they do kind of fold in like this, right? But only this one does it for me because I've actually cracked this hinge, and as you can see there's some dried up glue on here. I actually had to put super glue in the hinge right here. It can still extend and everything, but I can't fold in this one anymore. I can only fold this one because I went to put them over my head one day and I just completely snapped. I was devastated, but put some super glue on there and it held. It actually snapped again, but I put more super glue. I actually super glued the ever living shit out of it, but it stayed, so it's good. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this rag, put a little bit of rubbing alcohol on it, and then what we're gonna do is just try to wipe out some of the glue and shit in it. Don't wanna go too crazy with this, but just try to get up all the dried up stuff, and that way when it comes time to putting on the new tape, it should seal good. Looking pretty good. It's actually not too bad. I mean, that tape had kind of worn off, wore its welcome out apparently some time ago. But what I'm gonna do is kind of dry this off, make sure all that stuff is real good and dry, because I want to make sure that this tape stays on real good for the next time that these end up getting destroyed, because once I have these ear cups on there, these bad boys are going right back to being used a lot. I assure you, that's kind of the reason I stopped using them, because I was so annoyed with all the blue padding all over my face, all over my ears, all over my hands, and what have you. But you can see mine, even like the silver chrome kind of is going around, just kind of being torn off. I mean, like I tell you, man, these things get heavy use. I love them. I just can't bring it to myself to spend another $350 for these things. Back to these, I just want to let you know that you can buy these in different colors. Now, I could have rebought them in the blue that matches the blue, but actually I thought buying white ones would be kind of dope. Kind of gives it like a nice little contrast, you know. I thought that would look really, really cool. And there are different sizes, you know. These are the 2.0. You got to make sure you're getting the right ear cups for yours. It was really kind of hard to find the regular Studio, the Studio 1.0, I guess you would call it. But I did not see any of those on eBay. I think maybe I saw a few pairs, but they were kind of hard to come by. So, instructions again are basically just saying kind of clean it off. And then what I'm going to do is you need to actually take the tape off, and you need to line it up with your headphones. Now, there are two different ones. As you can see, the lines right down here, but this one right here has the little indentation, and that is for the charging micro USB thing right here. So you want to make sure that you put that on. So we're actually going to start with that one. I'm just going to wipe this down one more time and make sure that I've got everything dry on it and that it's ready. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the tape on this one. See how sticky it is. Ooh, that's really sticky, man. That's like fly paper, which is a good thing. It's going to be stuck on there for some time. So let's go ahead. What you want to do is kind of line it up. Make sure you get it right the first time, because if not, that's going to suck. I think we got it for the most part. Damn, there you go. I'm kind of press down on that a little bit. So you can see the line that's right here, it's not at the top of this. You want to put that line at the bottom. Those are for the bottom. And you see how it has that little indentation that kind of lines up with this. So that's on there. I'll kind of push on it a little bit. All right. Yeah, man, that's stuck on there really good, man. I mean, it's just like, I mean, it's on there just like how it was before, man. That M3 tape stuff doesn't play. All right, moving on to ear cup number 2. Now this one's gonna suck because I can't fold this one in, so I kind of have to do it with how it is right now. So again, this line right here, you want to put at the bottom. Removing the M3 tape. Okay, try to line this up. Make sure we get it right the first time. It's not too bad. I mean, it pretty much lines itself up for the most part, but I want to make sure I get that line right on there. Bam. Right back to it. Okay. Feels a little bit off when I'm holding it. Like this one's kind of protruding out more this way, but I don't think that's too bad. I don't think that's too bad. I'm gonna try to do a little tug test. Look at that. Man, they're right on there, man. Right back to it, man. That is fucking awesome. They look really cool too with the white padding on it with the blue. Clearly still got some marks on here from all that heavy use, but I gotta say, man, easy, quick process. Restore your Beats back to their full potential, and I'm gonna go ahead and put them on and jam out for a second, man. See if it recaptures that moment when I first put them on with a nice cushiony cush right here. All right, so pretty easy process. All right, putting the headphones back on. Oh man, look at that. It looks dope, man. I like the blue and the white, man. It looks really awesome. But no, I gotta say, they're real super cushiony, just like they were before. No fucking problem. Very easy installation. Back to be using my Beats full time. Awesome, man. So if you got some Beat headphones and you're having the same problem that I've had, heavy use, and these things are just literally starting to fall apart, $5, $6, $7. Easy replacement. Very easy, man. So the instructions do say to you want to maybe take like a stack of books or a stack of games, something like this, and then put your headphones around it and let them sit for a while for the tape to kind of sit. But I'm probably going to use these right away because I'm about to play some video games. So actually them probably pushed against my ear is probably going to do just doing the same thing. But it does suggest for you to do that for about 12 hours. I will say that I've tugged on these pretty good after just the first installment or first push on them, and they're not coming off. Like I said, the M3 tape, that's some serious stuff. So I would suggest doing that. I'm going to go ahead and do it with my own head for a couple of hours playing some video games. But yeah, anyway, so this is Kamikai Soundwaves. Hope you all enjoyed this. Hope it was helpful if you're looking for something like this. But anyway, I'm out of here. Much obliged for watching, and I will catch you over in the next one. Later.